Hello, I'm Marge Berg. I'm at this Celebrate Aging, and you would not believe how many people there are here. Erica and Dave Howie have asked me to give a little answer to this question. Did you have any holiday traditions? Well, all the people I know love Christmas, and because I have a Norwegian heritage, we were very happy to do things that we thought celebrated Norway. One of the things was making lefse, and when our oldest daughter, Melissa Berg, and her husband, Matt Peterson, were going to get married, they gave us a lefse grill, and they said, let's make lefse every year before Christmas. So sometime between Thanksgiving and Christmas, or sometimes even earlier if it's a very busy season, we make lefse together. And I have a picture of our youngest granddaughter, Marit, was 2 years old. She was helping to make the round balls, because it's sort of like Play-Doh when you start. Anyway, we also love to sing Christmas carols and read the Christmas story while the grandchildren reenact it every year. Sometimes it's a different donkey, or baby Jesus is sometimes a doll and sometimes a baby, depending on what is happening. But anyway, that's one of the holiday traditions that we like to celebrate. I hope you have some too.
What was the best piece of advice you got from someone older than you? Nothing?
Okay, I'll keep it simple. A life without Jesus is not a life at all.
What is one thing that's always worth the effort? I believe it's staying in contact with friends and people along the way, and always being kind to everyone that you meet, even if it's just a hello.
Hi there. My favorite meal that my dad made when I was a child was chow mein. And he served in World War II, and he was a cook. And he would cook out in the jungles of the Philippines.
Yes.
So anyways, the whole neighborhood would come over and eat the chow mein, and it was so delicious. And Joe, what was your favorite
My
thing?
favorite is donuts, and my mom made the best donuts. These are pretty good though.
This is for the younger generations. The older generation has a lot to offer to you. Keep us involved and keep asking questions to us and keep us involved in our communities. Thank you.
My words of wisdom would be to make lots of friends and start a hobby. And if you don't have a hobby, pick reading books and gardening. They're very good hobbies, and they're good for your mind and soul.
Hi, my name is Rand Stoley. My favorite subject in high school was probably science. My other favorite subject was probably Latin, because there was a very cute little girl that was in that class with me. She became my wife eventually. And so, yeah, I enjoyed high school in general.
My name is Ruth Wegscheid, and I just turned 80 in June. And my word to share is, all your life, live each day to the most potential it gives you. Don't look back, don't look forward, live each moment. I'm looking forward to a lot of moments after I turned 80, and being at the expo is so exciting, but I can't get anywhere because I run into kids I taught in school and teachers I taught with in school and dear friends.
My question is, what was the best piece of advice you got from someone older than you? I don't know that it was the best piece of advice, but it's one I remember after all these years. When I was in high school, I was a good student. School came easy to me. I put in my time, I studied hard. I went to college at NDSU, and I was going in to study pharmacy, so I had some pretty difficult and challenging classes. And I remember crying and calling my dad in East Grand Forks and telling him how difficult these classes were and that I didn't think I was going to pass. Most of it was just the stress of transitioning to college. But I was getting C's for the first time in my life instead of A's that I was used to getting easily. And so I remember calling and crying and telling my dad, I can't do this, I can't do this. And he said, listen to me, stop talking, listen to me. You can do this. You are prepared to do this. You've you've learned all the skills you need to do this. He said, what grade are you getting right now? And I said, I'm getting a C, Dad, and I'm crying. I'm getting a C. And he said, a C is average. You're average. Right now, you're average. Get over it. He said, all you need is a C to pass the class. Keep working hard, and you'll see that go up. And sure enough, once I got over the emotion of it all and settled into classes, I started getting A's and B's again and eventually graduated with a degree in pharmacy. So thanks, Dad. You're the best.